Uh, I'm back at it with a new video, but it's going to be a little different. Basically, I'm just going to show you the ropes of how to do a solo. And this video is intended for beginner, intermediate, amateur players who are not confident about doing a solo run. And I'm just going to show how to get through it. And to begin with, strategy is very important. And it is not about all the objectives because it's not a perfect solo. And you don't have to start all the way from Nightmare or Platinum. You can start with Gold. That's how I started. I started with Gold first, then I moved to Plat. That's how I did it. So I'm going to walk you through why I make certain decisions. To begin with, I'm going to go as my Ronin build. It's a pretty basic, generic build, and I'm going to discuss it with you guys. So here we go. So I have Water Katana with melee damage 12%, Oni damage at 10%. At this point in time, because we're doing gold, Oni damage is really not that relevant. You barely have 5 or 10 Onis to deal with, but it's okay. We're going to keep it there. And Forbidden Medicine with Blast Radius 25%, Status Effect Damage 18%, Black Powder Bomb and Flash Bomb, and Stealth Charm with Ghost Weapon Damage, Fire Damage, Fire Master, and Health Increase. So you know where this is going. We are leaning towards a Fire Ronin. And then we have the very, most favorite Ghost Weapon, that is Spirit Kunai, and a regular Smoke Bomb. Now, one of the few things I want to talk about is, since this build is powerful enough, we are not going to be concentrating on doing ultimate. So we're not bothered with resolve, we're not bothered with any kind of ultimate damage. We're most likely not even going to use ultimate at all. So I'll go to the techniques, and we go with Flame and Roar, and the first perk will be Ghost Weapon Damage by 50%. Now, second one, I went for Quick Regen. Why am I going with Quick Regen? Because we're going to run Forbidden Medicine, just in case we get hurt. One bomb will give us more health because we have Quick Regen on. And so that's why we're going with Quick Regen instead of Resolve, because we'll not be using the Resolve, or Staggering Imposition, or Cure All, because we're not playing with any other players. Now, for the bottom, I am not choosing any of the ults. I'm going for Legendary, because I don't plan to use my ult at all. So, I'll go with Legendary for that. Now, back to my gears again. I'm using one source of healing, that is Forbidden Medicine, because I'm not using Incense. This should be more than enough. And if you are not confident, if you're really not confident when it comes to the modifiers of the boss wave, you can go for this particular charm, that is Shogun's Fortitude with the Fire Belt. So whenever there is poison or whatever, you will not get affected by poison or flash or whatever it is. Now, this is the safest way to start doing a solo, and I'm going to show you how to do the solo with this build, including Shogun's Fortitude and without Shogun's Fortitude. So I'm going to walk you through maybe 5-6 waves with each build to show how it's done. So let's get on to it. Now, again, I'm going to show my build. This is the build that we're going for right now.
I'll share any story with you.
I'm going to pick Shores of Vengeance because everyone has played this, and there's a very important zone that I'm going to be keeping, and I'll explain why. Okay, here we go.
Excellent choice.
So it's important to have one zone that gives you more space to hide and has more barrels around it. So in this case, it's going to be Cliff. So we're going to be staying at Cliff and maintaining it as our primary zone at all times. Now, first thing we gotta do is round everybody up. After we round everyone up, one bomb is enough, and then kunai. Kunais again. So now we have our fire ability. There's one guy alive, we'll just take him. Okay. Is there one more guy? There is one more guy. Missed the perfect parry again. It's okay. So now, because we have quick regen, look at the health. Back to 100%. That's how we do it. Close the zone. Same strategy, but instead of using black powder, now that I have my flame, I'm just going to use the fire instead. So, round them up. Drop the smoke. Look around. Fire. Okay, kunai kills are ready.
Deadly storm.
There you go. No melee at all. I'm gonna drop my smoke right here by the corner. Let them come. Drop my smoke. Fire ability. Kunais. Kunais. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I'm choosing the zone. I'm choosing cliff because I can hide here in the grass. And I have a barrel here. Do you guys see that? I'm gonna pick it up and place it here before the boss wave, so I can do the damage faster. There's one barrel here. There's one barrel here. So we have 3 and 1 down here, 4. So in a quick reach, we have around 4 barrels, and barrels respawn every 8 minutes or so. So these 3 will be more than enough for the time that we'll be using it. And that's why I chose cliff as a zone, because number one, it has a hiding spot in the grass. They won't see you when they're there. And then over here, you can also hold beach, but you gotta hide here. But the problem is, if the enemies are escaping boat and coming to you, they can see you. And if it's in the boat, you guys go in the cabin behind on that side. But I'll be holding cliff because it's more convenient, safer. My amount of risk is far low. We're going to be holding only one zone. We're going to let the other 2 zones get overrun. So my bombs are full. We're going to keep only cliff. So if it spawns first, we'll wipe them out, close the zone, get back in the grass, and let the other 2 zones get overrun so they can come here.
The ghost prepared.
First one is beach. Looks like this is going to work in our favor, because cliff, everyone's going to come to cliff together, so we can do damage, a lot of damage together, yeah. Double beach.
The enemy's concentrated attack was
Here's the
successful.
fun part. Boat's gonna get overrun. Now all the 3 spawns are gonna come here, and this is how we're gonna start with this. Yeah, that's perfect.
Advanced one step closer to the ghosts.
So I'm gonna wait till the cliff is full up to 40% before making myself visible, so I can get as many enemies clustered up as possible. They're taking time, apparently. I'm gonna wait a little longer. I might risk it. Go ahead and risk it even up to 75%. There. Perfect time. Drop the smoke. Fire. Smoke again. Fire. Fire again.
The final enemy is down.
That's it. So because I have munitions, I'm always topped up on bombs. That's good for me. So we go hide in here.
Even more men were sent into battle.
Now what you can do is sometimes you can kill them without even going outside, but just dropping 2 bombs out there. You know, and they're all dead. This is especially important when after the boss wave. If Cliff is the first one, you don't want to make yourself visible. Just drop the bombs and kill them. Now, again, we're going to wait up to 50%, maybe a little over 50, and just hang back by the edge. Alright, I'm going to go for it. Fire. Do you see how they're burning? Smoke is back. Smoke is back.
The ghosts were never satisfied.
I got my smoke back. Got a lot of cooldowns on me. Got a lot of bombs whenever I need it. So I don't even have to purchase ghost ammo refill. You see that? I have not yet used my bombs, but as the wave gets harder, I will have more and more need for my bombs.
The strongest enemies were sent against.
It's a boss wave. Now remember, the world mod is eruption, so I have to be a little careful if the enemy dies right by my feet. It'll blow up, it'll hurt my health, but I have concussion bombs, I can heal myself. As usual, I'm going to wait until around about 50 or 60%. Okay, that one is from boat, I suppose. They're going to take time. Might as well wipe these guys out, yeah.
Ghost wrought destruction from afar.
Got my smoke again. Fire again. And I'll use my bomb just so that I get my cooldowns. Yeah, alright, there you go. Now I'm gonna drop my smoke. Right, they're dead.
We did it.
So I made sure they didn't die next to me. Now I'm back full on my bombs because I kept dropping bombs. You see what I'm doing? Alright, so this is all what we have to do. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Not sure if I used this barrel before, but I was supposed to move it during a boss wave, but I didn't. I'm going to show it for the next one because the next one is a poison wave, so I need it. So I'm going to go to the next boss wave, then I'm going to go to the other build, and I'm going to do the same process. So for this one, I'm going to wait for everyone to come inside, and then I'll go out, because other zones are going to take time. So, alright. Let them burn for a little bit.
Ghost's aim was true.
See, we got a second cliff. That means the beach guys, they're gonna go to boat. So we have to wait here and just kill them and wait for the beach spawn to come here. Be careful, these are fire archers. They sometimes don't warn you. There you go. They're all gone, my bombs are full, my smoke is back, my kunais are back. So, when you start doing a solo, all you have to do is rinse and repeat a certain set of actions. When you're in a sticky situation, drop a flash bomb, stun them, then take them out. Once you get comfortable with the cycle that you're going, you can progress and take the step up to Nightmare or Platinum. The enemies are going to take longer. Your usage of barrels will be much higher than in gold, but you get the point. That's how we do it. It's not hard, it's not difficult. Like, yeah, it is difficult, but you don't have to panic. It's definitely doable. All you have to do is keep doing this over and over again. You figure out little nuances about the game and you'll eventually get good at it. So, but this is the best way to start your solos, and a gold solo counts as a solo. I mean, that's your personal achievement. Nobody can take that away from you. Now remember to stay a little inside, or normally it's better to drop it here.
Stronger together.
Enemy fled to a ghost's perfect aim. The ghosts knew they needed to prepare for reinforcements.
Now I'll be using a barrel for this one because it's going to be a little heavier.
The ghosts
Just to give you an idea. Maybe I won't need it, so maybe I won't blow it up, but let's see. And that one's from the boat. Now remember, these guys are the bomb throwers. They can throw the bomb. I'm gonna wait a little bit because 2 spawns are coming here already. Yeah. Now look, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop a bomb. Now, I'm closing the zone. I'll drop my smoke right here so I have them, packed in. Burned it a little. Okay. So when you're in a sticky situation, just drop a concussion. That's what we call a shotgun. Excuse me. I'm gonna shotgun this guy again. That's it. That's the boss wave, so I'm gonna pick up the barrel here.
Enemies move silent.
Put it up there. Because things might get difficult. I may be poisoned. So the faster I kill them, the better. And I have room to heal myself.
When the ghosts saw their next foes, they took a deep breath.
That's from boat. Okay. Now, don't throw the black powder bomb too close to yourself because you can get hurt by your own bombs. So that's one thing y'all gotta watch out. This one is from beach. Toxic cloud. See, I'm gonna get poison here. So I have to have my, what do you call it, concussion bombs on me at all times. That's again a boat. So I'm gonna wait till this fills to 50%, drop a couple bombs. It's over 50%, but more guys are coming. Okay, now I'm gonna get poisoned. Okay, concussion. I'm healed. Concussion. I'm healed again. Concussion. The zone is closed. I can hide back, wait for the rest to come. Only one guy? It's kind of odd.
Ghost wrought destruction.
Together.
Right.
Down. Find them.
So you guys have a basic idea. All we have to do is rinse and repeat the same technique all over until wave 15. So I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to show you of how to do this without having the forbidden medicine. So you can heal, you will not be affected by
For you to enjoy.
Yeah, you will not be affected by the poison or the toxic. But you can still get hurt, so you have to go and hit the drum, or you have to buy a health regen. So we're going to go with Shogun's Fortitude. We're going to keep it similar, rest of the build. Now what Shogun's Fortitude does, it grants immunity to flash and poison effects. So this is by far the safest build you can make to get yourself through all wave 15, because the possibility of most people who lose the game or during boss waves when such kind of modifiers are there, like toxic clouds or flashbangs or something. But now here you have the safest build out there. Is this the most lethal? No, but it's powerful enough. Now we'll go and look at it. So it's still a fire build with fire damage and fire master. That's 20%, okay? And we have Spirit Kunai with ghost weapon damage, cooldown reduction on kill. So I have double cooldown reduction on kill. That's the reason I keep getting my smoke and my kunais back. Y'all saw that, okay? And yeah, you go up top, and I'm using the wrong bomb pack. Now, it's a good idea to always go to this mode to check whether you have the right gear on. I'm using the bomb pack that's unlocked for the assassin. No, that's not what I want. I need to go back and get the one that I made for myself. This one. Now, we're back at it. So it's a powerful build. It's not the most lethal, but it's very powerful and it's very safe. So let's go. Choose another map.
Share any story with you.
Gold.
One of my favorites. The defense of Aoi village.
So I'm going to wipe everyone out, and I'm going to leave the stable open because we'll be holding stable, and I want to show you guys why I chose stable. So first, as usual, round them up. Drop a smoke. They're going to come. Okay?
Ghost wrought destruction from
Okay, there you go. Pick up all the bombs you can find. Basically, concussion bombs are not going to heal here because we have a regular bomb pack. So I let the stable open on purpose because I wanted to show you. So now the strategy that I'm going to be showing for this particular spawn is what I normally do. Drop a smoke here by the rock, put a barrel, and I do this normally on Platinum and Nightmare because of the Onis. Okay, so this was totally an overkill. It was not necessary, but that's what I do. When it's a platinum, I just go run there. There will be Tengu, so you gotta keep rolling. Drop my smoke here. Pick up the barrel that's here, put it in the front. Blow it up when they have gathered around you. Maybe sometimes I use even both my bombs, both my black powder bombs. You don't have to do that for gold, because gold is relatively easy.
They never saw doom fall upon them.
So, for platinum, yeah, drop the smoke here, pick the barrel, but we don't need it right now. It's going to be an overkill. So, here we go. Okay. Now, why am I choosing stable? For the same reason I chose cliff at shores. I have a place to hide in the grass, that's number one. I can also hide in the house. But here's how many barrels I have. One over here. So normally what I do, I just pick them up during wave 0, that is, and leave it here. And there's one here. Pick up that as well. Leave it here. I do this just because it makes my first couple of boss waves easier, and I use them first because I know they're gonna spawn later. So I can keep this one available at all times, that one available at all times. Now, as usual, I have 4 barrels. That's more than enough for me. So I use them first, so they will spawn and come back later whenever they have to. And then I have these two always with me. Or I will alternate, I'll use one of these, one of that. Now, 2 ways to do this. 3 ways, sorry. First, hide here. Exactly. You hide here, wait for them to come, they can't see you. Other one is on top of the house, another one is inside the house. I choose the top of the house, especially for boss waves where there are dogs and bears. So you're looking at 12 and 15. Why? Because dogs and bears can sniff you out. Other times, I just stay here. So they're coming from here, so they're going to walk past us, but they will still not see us. You'll see that. You see? They cannot spot you. We'll do the same thing. Smoke.
I'm here.
Let them burn for a second. Pick and choose your kunai targets. That's it. Close and hide back. Now, why this is especially helpful is because sometimes, okay, you have two spawns coming back to back, and you're right next to the grass. So when your smoke is still there, you get inside, and the enemies come when the smoke dies out. They still don't know where you are. So, like, you have to be really unlucky, or really your smoke is all gone already for them to, look at you. Now these guys are going to go to farm. Farm is going to be overrun, and they'll come here.
Was successful.
Now for the boss wave, that is wave 3, I think the first one is Toxic Cloud. I think so. Yeah. So again, I recommend everyone start doing your solos on gold. Get used to it. Get used to the time. Get used to handling 15 waves by yourself before you progress to a platinum. It's not that you can't kill an Oni, but there's an overwhelming amount of enemies, and once you get used to crowd control, that's when you're ready for platinum. So I'm going to let this zone be full up to 70%. Probably I won't need to because everyone's here already. But they don't see me. Do you see that? None of them see me. So, smoke, fire, kunai, 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 kunai. Job done.
We defeated them all.
Cooldown reduction, it helps. But you have to make sure that you kill with your kunais. That's the reason I'm dropping my fire. Can I kill them without my fire? Yeah, these enemies are weak. I can. But it's always good to have a practice where you weaken them first and then do the kunai. That guarantees the kill. So your cooldowns are guaranteed as well. And these guys are coming from farm, villa. Okay. Yeah, so this map is what makes it a little challenging. It's one of the easiest maps, but because the spawns are so far away, you have to keep killing them as they come, because they're going to take time. So this is where I'm going to risk it a little bit, going to let it get full up to 70% or 75, probably even 80, but I'm going to be in the zone later. Okay. That's too close, okay. I'm in the zone. Smoke. Smoke. Alright. Use your smoke as much as you can. It guarantees the safety. Now is the boss wave. So it takes a couple seconds for the boss wave to finally ring in. So this is your time to pick up a barrel, put it in here. Now I'm going to put it towards this side because I don't want the black powder bombs to be way too close to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to totally eliminate the risk of me getting injured. I was right. So first one is Toxic Cloud. So now you see the poison is not going to affect me at all. So I'm gonna get my smoke back. I know it. So
Trust not destruction.
my smoke is back. I have my cover.
Enemies watched in terror as their allies fled.
I'm here. We did it.
Now you guys see why it is important. You see why it is important to have Shogun's Fortitude so you don't get poisoned. I use the barrel. I use only one barrel for the boss wave. We're gonna do the same. I don't think I have to do it all over again, so I'm gonna quit it right here because you get the basic idea. Gotta rinse and repeat. Only one extra thing that I would say is every few waves, talking
Enemies
every couple boss waves, go and buy what you need. What I normally do is I buy this one, Regenerate Ghost Health. That helps me a lot more than buying refill ghost ammo. So, that's how it is. I'm gonna go ahead and quit this game. I hope you guys understood that solos are not impossible,
for a
you know?
moment.
And you can do it, but there's a way to learn, to progress from, all the way. You can start on bronze, silver, gold, but gold is usually the set standard where it's doable. And silver and bronze are way too easy. Even a 50 key, 70 key person can end up doing it. And that's not a problem at all. So again, this was the build that I had, Shogun's Fortitude. That's the reason I did not get poisoned. This is one of the safest Ronin build you can have. I might attempt to do this again with an assassin, samurai, and a hunter later on, or depending on your feedback. Thank you so much.